And we were hoping for a big, huge showdown here on Monday Night Football between the Cowboys and the Raiders, and Dallas, even without Ezekiel Elliott, has just completely dominated. Carr's had 4 turnovers, 3 picks, a fumble, and has not looked good. Offense has been extremely sluggish. Grant got the start, and he rattled off a 45-yard run to set up a early touchdown, but so things have just been painful. Raiders just converted a 4th and 9 on a key 25-yard catch from Coop. But that was his first catch of the day. It's been very quiet for him. Crabtree has been also pretty quiet. Holmes has been a workhorse. Crabtree caught a pass, got popped, went in the air. Dallas defender picked it off. Mistakes like that have been just abounding all day, and Dallas, Prescott has just been on fire. And Des Bryant has been absolutely, they have not been able to cover Bryant whatsoever. Prescott even threw a jump ball up, 30 some odd yards out into the end zone. Bryant just jumped up and snared it. Ridiculous. This has to be 4-down territory here if the Raiders don't convert here. Yeah, that's PI. We should be able to give it to Grant and just power it in. He did quote-unquote power it in before. He did fumble at the goal line, and Assembly did pounce on the ball, which was good fortune. Nice. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the call. I want to see that powered in, but hey, that's going to help Carr's stat because they have sucked today. Great route.
And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. This is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you know?
Absolutely has to be an onside kick. Wow, they made a game for it. They have a shot.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just to kick it off since they don't have Elliott. And they have bottled up the running game pretty much, which is what they're going to go through and do. Spend all 3 timeouts, get the ball back with about a minute and a half left.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard.
New Orleans wins a big game because Detroit stays in the playoff hunt. Buffalo, great win. They stay in playoff contention. Giants continue to roll. They may sneak in. Wow, what a shootout.
And that helps you immeasurably.
Philly and Seattle.
Do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Shit. Nice tackle, Heaney. San Diego, big win. Wow, Chicago's 8-6. Who saw that one coming? Okay, we got 2nd and 6 now. 2nd and 7. Awesome.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regain,
Rams continue to roll.
And get set as we resume action.
Pittsburgh, huge over Green Bay.
They'll give it to him right up
Shit.
the gut.
Yeah, that's game. That's game.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the offense lining up.
And there's Kansas City with a huge win, so that makes us tied now since they should go into victory formation. There's really no need to run a play.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
What are you doing?
He's going to bull his way forward to the 48. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Really? Shotgun?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why?
And he might have got this across midfield.
Is that a hold?
They'll mark it down at the
Yeah, there you go. The clock is not going to stop. Dude, decline it.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The
Decline. Fuck, what are you doing? Fucking decline the penalty that stops the clock and makes it 3rd and 5.
And they'll run it here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackler was there right
They're getting the
away.
punt. They've got one more shot. Running another 40 seconds off the clock.
They come out here in the eye. And on the ground they go with the running back. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Cuts back, left sideline.
Coming back. 2. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Please decline that one. Holy shit. Oh, man, if they can snatch this win, unbelievable. Go deep, Carr. What's going on?
And he'll spike it here with 13 seconds showing on the clock. 3rd down and 12. Looks like the defense in press coverage.
Some lag.
Here.
Come on, Madden.
Back to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 4th down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense.
Just kneel it.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And Charles, I think when the
huge win for Dallas.
All teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting.
It was not even close to what the scoreboard dictates. It was 27-7 at one point.
Break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the
offensive line gave up way too many sacks. Running game did not have a chance to click. Just due to the Raiders fell behind so quickly. They fell behind 13-0 early.
They'll drop to 9-5 on the
year. 9-5.
Try and turn things around.
There's Richard's TD.
They have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Yeah, it was Bryant's jump in the end zone. That's it, right there. Just right over Emerson.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find
turnovers.
Us on
Twitter, that was the issue.
At EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys.
Man, all right, let's go through and take a look at the stats.
From Arlington.
Team stats, 306. That should be known is halfway through the fourth quarter, we were about 140. So we doubled it in just a half-quarter play with those 2 late touchdowns. Dallas almost 400 yards of offense. Rushing yards would have been a lot more had we actually been in this game. The first half, the running game did extremely well. Dallas was all bottled up, but because of the big lead, they started pounding pounded the ball and did well. Carr greatly struggled. Don't let the 17 first downs fool you. A lot of those came in garbage time. Yeah, turnovers, 4 of them. That's ridiculous. Third down conversion, 11%. Cowboys were really controlled at 29. Again, this is the key issue here. Also penalties, 6 out of 68. Yeah. So let's take a look at the player stats. Yeah, Prescott 101.1, 252 yards. He had, I think, 200 yards at the half. He was just on fire. Carr greatly struggled. His rating would be far worse had he not got that late touchdown, little 1-yard touchdown pass to Walford. 67% completion, but a lot of it was dink and dunk. It was not a very impressive outing for Carr. Rushing wise, Grant, disappointing because come down here. He did have the fumble. He had the 47. I said 45. It was a 47-yarder. Yards after contact, only 12. That's really disappointing with the stats that he has. He's over 90 in the stiff arm, and you rarely see him use it. So I need to work on to figure out what we can do there. But 12 carries, 84 yards, a very hefty and nice 7 yards a carry. You take that away, the big long run. Looking at 11 carries for 30 yards, he just was not consistent. Rashard, 4 yards a carry, good. Washington, 3.5. Okay, so it was a lot better than what they've been producing. And then Williams had the 1 carry for 5 yards. Overall, pretty solid day for the running game. Walford led all receivers, but just a 6.3 yard average. Holmes was the workout horse, five catches, 51 yards. Looks good. Cooper always came late in the game. He was a non-factor for almost the entire game. Crabtree, non-factor. Washington, dump-offs. Really, the receivers just laid a goose egg today. Just did not do well. Fleming gave up 2 sacks. Jackson 1. Franklin was clean, which is awesome. Carried his tackles came a lot in the first quarter. Nelson Mack, so we got 2 DBs leading the team in tackles. That completely sucks. The total tackles, yeah. 3 of the top 4 are DBs. Tackles for loss, carry, that's pretty decent coming up to support the run. Sacks, 5 sacks, decent. But again, we just could not get consistent pressure when we really needed to. Just a scoring summary, Bailey had 2 chip shot field goals. The first one was after a Carr fumble deep in Raider territory that we held him only to a field goal, which was awesome. The second one, this came after the Raiders stopped Dallas, forced a punt, but Calhoun was called for roughing the kicker. They had great field position. Bam, nailed that one, and then had the 1 yard run to get a 13-0 lead. Then Alawali recovered the fumble in the end zone. That could have been complete disaster. Then Dallas just pulled away. Field goal, then that 25-yard jump pass from Bryant, another field goal. Then Rashard comes in, gets that nice one. That came from a dink and dunk all the way down the field, passing, did not go in a hurry up. They stayed in a regular offense. So look at that, almost 7 minutes off the clock. That's just ridiculous. And then, of course, the one that you saw there to Walford. So yeah, there we go. It's a disappointing loss, but at least we're still tied atop the division is what we need. Now we go down to the final stretch. We've got 2 games remaining. If we can go through and win these out, we should be able to hopefully nail the tiebreaker if Kansas City wins out as well. It's been Darth Raider 77, and I'm out.